Welcome my friends, as we're doing the last hunt video before Toyhunt. It is Monday morning. We are at Walmart in Bristol, Virginia, or no, Tennessee. I'm sorry, Bristol, Tennessee. We're going to head in here, kick off the hunt week right, and see if they got any good reset stuff going on. Here we go, everybody. We're in Bristol, Tennessee Walmart, checking out the collector's section. And they got the new Iron Man statue, but they don't have any of the new collector's editions. There's some Batman, Adam Strange, Deadshot starting to hit. And they sold the Beetlejuice figures. We found the striped suit one last week. These look different. I don't know if they are. That kind of just pops at you, doesn't it? But once again, we do have two Thors down here. And then they got the big Iron Man. In space, no one can hear you die. We'll try to get a picture of the barcode there in a second. That thing's kind of hard to handle one-handed. Still have not seen the Venom. But, oh, wait, look over here. Oh, guys, look at that Venom. Holy, that looks great. Look at that. That is tempting right there. Oh, that's sweet. Let's get you a barcode on this. I should be able to lay him down on the shelf here without disturbing him too bad. There you go for the Venom. And they also got a couple more of the Iron Man over here. Let's see. There we go, guys. If you're looking for them, Venom. Oh, that's going. You might see that in the toy haul. But that's going to do it for collectors back here, unless they got something stuck somewhere else. Let's get back over to the toy section now. See if they've done any reset with some cool finds so far. We got a big old Hot Wheels dump bin here. I'm assuming this is new. That 67 Mustang, that has a 68. That was a 68, that'd be tempting to buy. It's because the one the old man had when I was a kid. I would assume, oh, here it is. Sweet, the card is good on this one. I got one the other day to open. The card was jacked. Well, that was easy. I don't have to dig through the shipper now. That's what we were looking for. That's pretty sweet. Well, so far so good, guys. We found that in a Hot Wheels dumper. And a dumper, that's not a good way to say it. And then we found the Venom statue. Let's go see if the toy section here has done a reset. It looks like they have. I walked in I'm still thinking about that, guys. We're gonna lay that there with Venom. Let's see what we got here. No new Streets of Rage. I do have the new Nintendos though. There's Zelda and Link. I guess somebody's already grabbed Samus. That Samus figure is pretty sweet though. I wonder if they have a place for Street Fighter. Curious what the price is going to be here. Pokemon. Yeah, it's Pokemon cards. Lightning Power Box. I don't see a peg for Street Fighter, but they don't have everything stickered yet. Or if there's one there, I'm overlooking it. That's about empty. Alright, let's move on. I'm gonna linger all day looking for a Street Fighter sticker. They don't have the figures, so maybe they're not going to have them here. Wrestling looks like about most of the same. I got some of the new Transformers getting ready to come up on. No new of these guys, are there? No. They still got their WWE shipper out in the hall, or aisleway. It's been rated a bit though. What is this? Swampicons. I hadn't seen these yet. $7.88. There's a barcode in case anybody is looking for these things. And here's the Transformers we got. We got Slingshot. I love the new boxes they're using here. These look sweet. If I can get this to go back on the peg. And then a couple of Waspinators. I'd say these have already been rated. I do see one box up there. We'll see what it is. The barcode for Waspinator. And then they got the retro carded Gears. No retro Bumblebee. I haven't seen Bumblebee yet. What was that one? Okay, it's one of the older ones we've seen. Flitch. There's a bunch of Captain America. No Spidey yet though. And then they've got the pegs here for the mini comics. They don't have the peg for the Spider-Man. Wait. Hopefully that'll hit here pretty soon, guys. Oh, you want to see Cap's barcode? I've seen it a few times now between Target and Walmart, but there you go. I want that figure, but we're going to do a long game on that and see if it winds up on clearance or on sale at least. There's the Ghost and the T6. What do we got here? A Phantom 2, 3 of the Snow Speeders, Cobb Banth. They don't have that guy yet in that skill. You got the Turtles. You got the whole wave. You got Donnie. There's Mikey, Raph, Leo, Shredder, and Metalhead. All those. And then the repackaged Monsterverse stuff. There's Flocked Godzilla. I don't think they had the real Phil Kong. The Drowned Viper. Another three flocked Kongs. And then the rest of them up there. And Jurassic Park. There you go, what they have on that. Alright guys, got another Hot Wheels end cap here. It's pretty stocked. WrestleMania shipper, I don't know if you can see it. It's up there. We may take a look at that. And they have a new Minecraft shipper here. It's got some new stuff on it. I'm just going to pan it slowly. There's shampoo and conditioner and body wash, 3-in-1. Hey. Little backpack down there. Poppy. I don't know what that is. That's a drink. Okay. So you got some Minecraft drinks. And over here you got Mighty Squishamy or something like that. A Dennis. Then there's a Piggy. Those are 20 bucks each. I guess it's plushies. There's Steve. And then some more Minecraft stuff over here. So yeah, expanded Minecraft shipper. Now, let's go check out Diecast, see if there's anything else back through there besides what we found in that drop box. Okay, what do we got here? These things are stuffed pretty full. Color shifters, X-Men, Race Reverse, bunch of monster trucks. It's like the same stuff we've been seeing. I don't see the Batmobile or the Time Machine. Matchbox is down here now. Fast and the Furious wave. Which ones they have? 2 and 5. So those two. Aston Martin actually looks pretty cool. Bunch of M2. Well guys, we're back in the Walmart here in Bristol, Tennessee, and they got the Chase Booker. There we go. The package is messed up a little bit at the top, but other than that, there you go. Barcode. I got the rest of the wave. There is British Bulldog, Toucan, and a Hardcore Hack. Now, they also stocked some of these, but it's an older wave. There is Bossman, Tatanka, and Angles for that wave. Anything else real quick while we're here? They got some of the Transformers. There's Gears and Bumblebee, Waspinator. Optimus Prime is here. And then down here you got some of the Studio series. There's Sentinel Prime, Red Alert, Ironhide, Sentinel Prime. They got Scrapper. No Scrapper. And then we've got Spidey and Cap hanging out up here. None of these yet. Mix Smashers. There's Hulk. There's Captain America, Iron Man, Black Panther. And there's the IG-12. So yeah, we got some new stuff hitting here, and they're still stocking. So we're going to turn the camera off now, take some pictures of a Chase Booker tee, and we'll look around some more. Let's give the Target here in Bristol, Virginia another try this week, guys. Back here once again to see what they got for us. So let's head in and let's see. Well, let's see what Target has. 30% off on a lot of this stuff. There's sale tags everywhere, guys. I mean, the McFarlane, if you do find them, 30% off. Orion, 40%. Wildcat, GIJoe, Raptor. So are a lot of sales going on. I guess those are 40% off. Wow, the retros are 30% off. They just have Riddler. Is the Batmobile on sale? I don't see a sale tag on it. All your Transformers. A lot of stuff marked down. DC Mega Figs down there marked down 30% off. Now they have some stuff here on the Legends, but I don't think the Spider-Man and Iron Captain America are included. That says Chameleon, Spider-Boy. Looks like just the Spider-Man wave. And the Iron Man figure. But they got a buttload of the upgrade suits. 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Captain America still. So they got tons of those. No new Simpsons. Still got a couple of Thor statues hanging out. Mix Mashers. Now, Johnson City had gotten rid of the Mix Mashers, it looked like. Spider-Man. I need to get Spidey eventually. I've got all of my wants so far except for Spidey. Still need to film a review of Thanos and Hulk. We got those from Amazon. There's a big red Hulk there. And all the Mr. Beast stuff, Pokemon. And you see there, a lot of this stuff's on sale as well. Let's move on down. Mario, Catnaps. You got Walmart still doing clearance and resets. Target doing clearance and sales. Trying to rough up the wallets. 1 Knuckles and 3 of that Sonic's all that's up there. Bendy's. We got the whole wave. We've got Bendy, Boris, Alice, and regular Bendy's. No Hula Bendy. Bunch of monster trucks still over there. There's Foreskin Godzilla. Not much happening there. Got a bunch of Lego sales going on too. You can see there 15-30% off a lot of the Star Wars sets. $43.99 for 76292. There, that's that one. New Captain America set. 30% off the Home Hogsmeade Station. So the train there's a little marked down. Alright, anything over here? You got some more marked down over here. Ooh, the Viking Village is down 15%. Optimus, phone booth, my cat. Alright, let's go check out the wrestling and all that good stuff. This was here last week, a Spin Master end cap. I don't know what's in that. I'm not going to cut it open. No cards with the crap or stock back here. And more sales here, the WWE stuff. Everything except for the ring. Isn't that weird? Evolution's down 30%. 40% off all these elites and legends. I don't see anything on the basics. AEW, John Silver, Bret Hart, and Justin Bradshaw. There's Hulk hiding behind his towel. Uso, Reigns, Orton, Punk. Not a whole lot different going on from last week. The new Macro Galaxy. Got Luke Skywalker. Clearance there on that thing, down 30% to $9. $10.49 for your Macro Galaxy. Those Macro Galaxies, those don't seem to be on clearance. 30% for that. I want to scan that and scan Cringer and Adam to see if they're down any lower. If that gets down to the next tier, I'll probably grab one of those. These will be on clearance eventually. To be so highly sought after, man, those have just peg warming about every store that I see them at. 40% off the pizza thrower. That's tempting. 30% off the mutation set there. 30% off the sewer play set. 30% off the party wagon. Pizza fire van, whatever. Those are marked down. They got a bunch of Turtles of Grayskull. What do they got? Casey. Still Ninja Leo. He-Man. April. Alright, nothing new. There's Raphael. And the Shredder. They're just starting to hit Walmarts like crazy now. Part of the reset. Jurassic Park, 40%, 30%. Again, a bunch of it on sale too, guys. So Target is on sale. Indie stuff, Avengers. Nothing really worth the crap out there. Nothing there. And then our diecast. Then we'll go over and check collectors. I can't believe how many premiums they got. Nothing, all the good stuff's been picked out. I mean, they got a buttload of thinking they do get anything in, they're not going to be able to stock it with all the stuff they've got out there right now. There's a penis-shaped creeper. No Ultra Magnus. Not seeing anything different down through here, guys. We're going to turn it off. We're going to go check collectors, and let's see if we can find us anything over there. Still got some remnants of the restock from last week. There's Jor-El, Superman. We saw Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor in Books A Million last week, but I didn't film in there. That's all they had. That's cool to see. Superman 78 pops. Still got Nosferatu and the monster there. You got color Dracula, Frankie and Dracula, black and white Frankie, and the Mummy. Karai is the Shredder, Born to Rock Alf, Jason Voorhees. There's Carlos Mummy, a couple of those. Footbots. I don't see anything else they didn't have last week. Zelena Vega, Firecracker. Some other pops. Superman 78 pops are nice. I don't think that's going to be a pickup for me, but still cool to see them. There's that creepy Freddy head thing. Skeletor, Hulk, Blade. Nothing new in the McFarlane here. Oh, they got some of the DC Fugglers here now. There's Joker and Harley. So Whitechapel, buddy, check these out. There's Superman and Batman as well. I don't know who else. Yeah, seeing a couple of those finally. And Street Fighter, got a blue Chun-Li down there. One lion left from Voltron. There's another Chun-Li. Well, I got a few more things from last week I didn't have, and it's just Monday. We'll be back in here several times for the end of the week. Let's go check down here and see if we got anything hiding on clearance or maybe a secret holothon shipper. Nothing there. Rainbow Road. Nothing over here. Some Star Wars stuff. Transformers 1. And T3's favorite collectibles. Well, they got these things on clearance now. Kong is showing 30% off. I got one of them there, but it looks like about it for today, guys. That's a comprehensive look of everything. If we find anything else here throughout the week, I'll show it to you. But if not, then that will be it for this target. All right, guys, decision time. $14.99, down to $15. They still have like 8 of them. Do I wait? But they're still marked at $20.99, so people don't know that it's down a little bit more at this store. Decisions. Okie dokie, we are now pursuing Ross in Bristol, Virginia. Let's go in the old discounter and let's see what they got. See what we got. Any art prints over there? I see Hello Kitty. Still got one of those pops. A bunch of anime statues. There's Chainsaw Man laying down on the job. Luigi. Black Adam. Transformers. These were here last week. I saw these at a Ross store somewhere. Ollie's had those like crazy for a while. $10 here at Ross. SpongeBob SquarePants. I remember seeing this at Target. How much is this thing? 18 bucks. Whew. A bunch of those. There's our AEW figures. MJF, Danielson, Sammy Guevara, Adam Page, Kenny Omega, and Lionheart Chris Jericho. Bunch of anime figures. Best Action of the Yin Yang. Case of Jenica. How much is she? $9.99. Lilo and Stitch. Still got Justin Fields hanging out back there. Unbelievable Science. More Justin Fields pops. Oh, this is cool. They got these things here. That's a 2-pack. That's pretty sweet. $11.99 for the phone and the computer, I'm guessing. See, I paid. Yeah, it's been cheaper if I'd have got it here versus buying it. Plus, you get this cool box. That box is really slippery, by the way. That's cool. I never saw that at retail. Let's check the end cap here, then the back side. There's those crushable things. Thomas and the Magic Train. And anything hiding back here? All right, not a bad little Ross run. They got some different stuff. Let's get to some pictures for thumbnail fodder, and let's head on probably to Books A Million next. I don't really know if it matters. I just noticed there's two different Genicas. This one's more of a green tint to the figure, and the other ones here are a lighter color. So I guess there's a variant, and that's it. I don't see anything else indicating a difference. So yeah, I mean, you got some kind of alternate Jenica thingy there in the plains. Okay, now we're out here. Withville, Virginia, Walmart. We're up here, guys, having to travel today. We're going to head into this one and see what they got. Been to this one a few times. It's about middle of the pack as far as stuff they have, but let's get back here. Anything good today? Check out our collector's section. About the same Pop's been seeing. There's going to be a chase. No. They got Astrid. Haven't seen her all that much. And then they got the King Kong figures. They got the spawns. There's the common. A barcode. We'll line those up because we're going to take a picture of them for thumbnail fodder. There's your red. These do look cool. I'm just not familiar with the Rat City and Robot Wars, whatever the story's based on. This guy, though, is a beefy piece of plastic. There's your barcode for him. You can get pictures of those and we'll hang them back up. Tatsu, Shredder Krang. That looks like about it. I don't see any of the shipper displays, the horror or anything. We'll look around back here, but let's head back now and see what else they got. So this one has done the reset. There's planograms. Godzilla Kong. Ultimate Fart Blaster there in big print. Oh, look here, Cowboy Leo. I haven't seen that. Is that new? Astronaut Raph, Beach Bum Mikey, Donnie as Spock. That's going to be popular. They don't have it, do they? That'd be kind of cool to see. There's Ray Fillet. That Cowboy Leo might be the only one of that little series. There's a Armored Donnie. Turbo Cami. Nah, don't see it. That's cool though. Haven't seen that one before. I guess it's new. What we got here, guys? Fiend Fighter. None of the new Star Wars stuff. They got Mix Masters here. First time seeing a Marvel Mix Masters in Walmart. Black Panther, Captain America, Black Panther, and Iron Man. So Panther, Iron Man, Cap. No Legends, but they do have the set there for all the stuff we've been seeing. Maybe not the I don't see the Spider-Man Legends, just the one for Cap, the upgrade suit Spider-Man, and spots for every Walmart's going to have those mini comic series, whatever it is. Oh, they got the blockies. Oh crap, that's tempting. Here's like $10 for the classic class. There's your barcode. Does it have, I think they had Megatron and Bumblebee. I just wrecked Bumblebee. Those are cool to see. And then we got the Mix Masters here for Transformers. Starscream. Ooh, cool, a shell caught itself. So Bumblebee back in there. I don't know if I've seen the bee or not. Let's just take them off here and show them. I'm gonna knock them all off. I saw Optimus Primal and Starscream at a Target. There's Bumblebee. Barcode. I want to take pictures of those. I haven't seen them much, and I'll hang those back up. What else we got here? Here's another Loki set. This is a big set. Opening a new chapter. How many things are in this? I don't think this is supposed to be sealed. I think this is the individual boxes. Yeah, that's what it is. They got them all in one big case. But there you go. That's who's in this wave of these. I've seen some other people finding those. I hadn't seen them yet though, but they're $5 a piece. But they've got them out there in a shipper box instead of opened up where you can grab the individuals. No, well, I got some wrestling, not much. Shawn Michaels Monday Night War, a Rock Black Adam figure. Jeff Hardy, Orton, Styles. Nothing to write home about there. It's cool to see that Transformer stuff, especially those Blokies or Blockies, whatever. Austin Gunn. Oh, they got the only 20 bucks here. They were more expensive at GameStop. These are finally starting to show up. I guess I was supposed to say my area. This really isn't my area. There's that one, the TV woman. Barcode. You got the dark speaker man. These do look cool. I just don't know crap about Skibbity Toilet, and just the name is, I'm sorry, it's stupid. Cameraman. How many of these are there? Have I seen that one yet? Yeah, we've seen that one. Plunger Man. Okay. So Skibbity Toilets. And nothing really new down through here. Same old stuff there. New Link. Some more Skibbities up there. We're going to shut the camera off for a second, get some pictures, and we'll check out the diecast and other stuff. Actually, there's more stuff right here. They have a set for the Street Fighter. Curious to see if it's 25 or if it's 30. Don't see a set for it. But anywho, let's take some pictures. All right, we have been stocking some diecast. They did come. I also put out a whole peg of the Steve Rogers figure here, Captain America. So they've got that one. Like I said, they're still stocking the toyhaul, guys. But over here, they do have some stuff on diecast. Nothing really new I'm noticing through here. That actually looks different, now come to think about it. But anywho, you got a new wave. I was looking at these while they were stocking. A new wave of premiums. There's a 2024 Land Cruiser. There's the wave. You're getting ready to see it in real time. My barcode. Here is the Land Rover Defender. You've got the Ford Raptor. This one's cool, 87 Toyota, like that. And then the best one, Subaru Brat. Those things back in the day, guys, would climb a freaking tree. If you're familiar with what a Subaru Brat is. But we're going to see what else they got down through here really quick. A bunch of the Mustangs. There's 1, 4, 5, 3, 2. So they got all 5 of those. But I'm going to dig through these. If I find anything worth of crap, I'll show it to you. We're going to sign out because they are trying to stock the aisle. Alright guys, back in the area I've only been into maybe once or twice in the past few years, but Fayetteville, West Virginia. I used to toy hunt and hunt this area all the time. It's always good to come back to familiar old spots. But let's go see if they got anything today. Alright guys, Fayetteville. We got some Pokemon cards happening. Pokemon toys. About the usual compliment here on the video game section. All those are Axles. No new Sega figs yet, and they're Super Shadow. Let's see, guys. Here we go. Oh, look at the Street Fighter. And it is 30, I bet it is going to be 30 bucks here, I bet. There's Fei Long. Chun-Li. And Ryu. Okay, that's 2 each. Man, guys, you ever think you'd see that much stock of Street Fighter in one place? They have got the Skibbity Toilet figures. Cameraman, Plunger Man, TV Woman, Dark Speaker Man. I got all of those. No new Simpsons, though. Oh, they got the new AEW Supreme Moxley. First time seeing this thing, Walmart exclusive. There's your barcode if anybody's trying to find this thing. Ooh, they got the slap belts, too. There you go for Mr. Moxley. Who we got down here before we move around? Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, a bunch of old Nyla Rose. Here's your 2 new Walmart exclusives, Kenny Omega, just in case anybody collects those. And we've seen Ricky here before, but Ricky Starks. Barcode. Alright, I got Triple H Ultimates. I got a bunch of Transformer stuff. Just realized I forgot my wallet out in the truck, so I was hoping I'll find anything to buy. Brutus Briefcake, The Miz. There's a Bray Wyatt figure back there from 112. Old Farouk figure. The Rock. Nothing hiding up top. Cool to see the new AEWs though. Oh, we do have some of the Transformers. Oh, they got Bumblebee. Haven't seen the retro card of Bumblebee yet. There's Gears, they got him as well. There's your barcode on the B. These retro cards I like. I'm not going to become a Transformer collector by any means, but I do like these retro cards. There's some Marvel. Anything for Legends? I don't see any Marvel Legends. I'll have to look around. What else we got here, guys? I don't think I saw Prima Prime when I found all these last weekend. There's your barcode for that one. There is Sentinel Prime. We did see that one. Ironhide. Barcode. Another Sentinel Prime. Another Ironhide. Here is Red Alert. We saw Red Alert at GameStop, but not at Wally World. And some older ones back in behind there. Let's fix those back. They do have these, and they got them all sealed in the big box too. Do they have the others, the $9 ones? That's where they should be, I think, but they don't have them there. They probably won't have something I want to buy. By the time I go get my wallet and come back, it's going to be gone. There's the Optimus Prime, Solus Prime. I think I saw that one. All Optimus, those are all Optimus. Then the Bumblebees, there's Waspinator we've already seen. So the cool thing here is Bumblebee. All kinds of new Transformers again, the new AEWs. Plus a buttload of Street Fighter. So hey, so far so good. We do have some die-cast here behind us. There's a Y-Wing, I'm not sure I've seen that one before. Counting cars, Ferris Bueller, Airplane. Ferris Bueller. Counting cars, what's that one? Coming to America. Oh, that's kind of cool, Surf's Up. Bam. Let's just move up here because someone came through there and started destroying the die-cast aisle. Mix Mash. Oh, they got Hulk and Thanos. Cool. First time seeing these two at retail. There's a barcode for Hulk. I've got these. I got them from Amazon. Are they all Hulk? There's Thanos. Hulk and Thanos. Okay. I'm going to do a review on these on the channel eventually. Whenever I get time to sit down and film it. Who and all they got? Black Panther, Iron Man, Captain America. No Spider-Man. There's the deluxe Mix Masher Star Wars. I hadn't seen these either. There's Mandalorian and Grogu. And then Vader. Man, Vader looks cool. There's a barcode on Vader. And a barcode on Mando. Put Vader back up there. Anything else new here? Don't recognize it if it is. Leo, Mikey. None of the newer Turtles, and same way as the others, there's no McFarlane. Let's try to look at these die casts for that guy comes up here and starts trashing this one. There's more of those Surfs Up. Truck. There's Minis, Fast and the Furious. Okay, let's go back to this one now and see what he didn't knock off on the floor. Let's see here. I got this wave. I saw these at the whole wave at Withful. There's the Doom Buggy, the vans. I got the Doom Buggy, the van, and that truck up there. I got a Surfs Up wave, which is neat, but nah, don't want it. Fast and the Furious Nanos. Alright guys, let's shut it down for a second here and go see if we can find some legends and stuff. But yeah, so far, not bad. Alright guys, let's check out the collector section real quick. I'm not seeing any pops that look different. They got the Thor and both the black. It's the older Black Suit Spider-Man, the lazy repaint there in the back, and the Secret Wars there in the front. And Thor. We got Spawn figures, or one of them. There's some. They got them all. There's the robot Spawn. Well, let's take a look. I might not use footage from the other Walmart that had these, because this Walmart is way better. It has about the same stuff the other one did. They got Green Lantern, Lightning Lad. There's Lost Year's Leo, or Night Watcher Leo, and Night Watcher Mikey. Shredder Crane. There is Robot Spawn, or Rat City Spawn, Deviant, whatever it is. I don't have my glasses on. And the Platy. Oh, they got the blue one, cool. Barcode. This is maybe the second time I've seen this thing at retail. That's cool. Barcode. And I see something that's going to be tempting. I got the Magneto statue. I haven't seen that in a while. The cap is nice as well. There's Christopher Reeve. Superman. Platinum Shazam. Earth 2 Robin. Our usual 2-packs on NECA. There's the $25 Cygor, big bronze patina edition. Rocky 3 stuff. You got Elvira, Joker, Sam, Elvira. Child's Play box. Some clearance stuff over there. Alright guys, not a bad little run here. We're going to take a picture of some of this stuff and finish this up, find us a clearance aisle, take a look at trading cards, and then we'll get out of here. Alright, everything is laid out. I think we're good to go. Oh, we're already recording. Oh, well, we'll just leave this in there. Hello everyone, my name is Chris and I am the Man Collects. I want to thank you for watching this video on YouTube. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit that like button. Alright everybody, here we go. The last video before my first trip to Toylanta. I will have some Toylanta content on the channel next week. Be sure to check my Monday and probably Wednesday videos, whatever I end up filming down in Georgia, depending on how much I film. But looking forward to that show. Can't wait to get down there and check that out. Another item of business, guys, those of you who watch my channel a lot, who watch these wrap-ups, notice behind me here, I got some holes in the shells on the McFarlane. Had to sell some stuff off, guys. Feeling a little sentimental about that tonight. I actually met the guy that bought it here not too long ago to get rid of some stuff. Actually, looking around the toy room, I got a lot of gaping holes in these shelves now, so we got to get down to Toylanta and get us some stuff to fill this newfound space out here in the toy room. But sometimes you got to purge a little bit, guys. You got to get rid of the old and bring in some new. And besides, now we got a little extra, do-re-mi to spend down in Georgia this weekend. But that is neither here nor there. That is for the Toylanta content. Let's talk about the content you just saw and get into the top 3 coolest finds for this week of toy hunting adventures. And we will start with number 3. Number 3 goes to a line of figures that I enjoy. I think they're fun to mess around with. They're not stupid expensive. That is the Mix Mashers. Saw all kinds of those in Walmart stores this week. We saw Transformers, and we also saw the deluxe Megatron Optimus Prime. We saw Hulk, we saw Thanos, Darth Vader, Mandalorian, a lot of the smaller scale figures of those. I think those are neat. I think they're a fun concept because you can buy the Transformers and mash them up with the Marvel figures. You can do a lot of different stuff with those. I just think they're fun to mess around with. Cool to see them show up. I did get the Hulk and Thanos, but I bought them off Amazon because I hadn't seen them in retail stores. And I guess now you know why. They're holding those, I guess, for the Walmart reset for that retail chain. But I'm assuming we'll see those at Targets and any place else selling those eventually. But it was cool to see all those showing up in Walmart. The Walmart reset I thought was already done, but it seems like the stores are still kind of adding little things here or there. A lot of things in wrestling, and then again some more things there in Transformers. So keep checking those Walmarts, guys, see if you can find some new stuff hitting. And those Mix Mashers, number 3 coolest thing I saw out there this week. Alright, let's move up to number 2. Number 2 is a figure that I just found today being Thursday as I'm recording. I found it this morning. That is the Chase Booker T figure in the Monday Night War series, the one with the TV title. Now, if you watch my videos, I just bought the common one. On my last Toy Hunt video, we found the Chase this morning. One thing, at least in my area, the Chase figures in the Monday Night War, I don't see them all that much. I saw the blue version
I think it was Booker T that I found in the Harlem Heat tag team figures that were out, and I found 6 the other day with with one that's got Thug across the chest. That's the only ones I've ever seen. We saw that Booker T. I gotta say, out of the ones that I found, I like that one the most because I can remember him wearing that back in the day when he was breaking out to be more of a single star. And I think the Harlem Heat wore those white flame pants a couple of times in tag team action. I can't remember, but anyways, Booker T is one of my favorite wrestlers. It was cool to see that there. The TV title, I always enjoyed those matches. So having that belt in there also kind of pulls at nostalgia strings. But and then again, around here at least, the rarity of finding the Chase figures in the Monday Night War, all those things combined made that the #2 coolest thing I saw out there this week. And now, number 1, the number 1 coolest item that I found, in my personal opinion, goes to the very first find that I had this week. That is the Venom McFarlane statue that we saw there in Bristol, Tennessee Walmart. Now, that is showing up with the 1/6 scale Iron Man that's hitting. I found Iron Man over the weekend, but I didn't see Venom until Monday morning there at the Bristol, Tennessee Walmart. Guys, that statue looks phenomenal. I'm a huge fan of Venom. These McFarlane statues are really starting to grow on me more. I think that every wave of those that comes out, he's doing better and better and better with those. The only thing with them is the price point. You know, the 1/6 scales, they're $50. The 1/10 scales are $30. But I got to say, if you find the Iron Man and the Venom, pick them up. Compare the weight and the size of those to like the Thor, the Captain America, the older ones. It seems like they're beefier figures. I don't know if he's using different materials, if he's just making them more sturdy, or maybe they're just bigger characters. I don't know. But anyways, they're a lot more plastic in those than what you get with some of those older ones, and the price didn't go up. So that's always a plus, even though I think McFarlane announced their prices are getting ready to go up. So we'll see what happens with these statues. But that aside, that Venom, number 1 for me this week for the coolest stuff I saw out there. Now, let's jump head first into the toy haul. I don't have a whole lot because, again, we're trying to be conservative for Toylanta. But let's show what we got here, guys. Now, if you watch my channel, I've been finding those WWE slap band, bracelet, belts, or whatever. I had them all. I only needed one when I opened them up. And I found another set of these on this hunt. I felt around. I needed the NXT North American title. And check this out. We got it. So now I have got a full set of these WWE slap band belts. These things are fun. If you have bigger size figures, they look really cool in the way. I've got these things on several figures looking out here around my room. You know, Sabretooth Mondo up there is the spinner belt champion. You got Bane over here, the DC Megafig, WWE Universal Champion, or not Universal, but Heavyweight Champion. And now we got this thing we can put on one of these figures out here as well, and that does complete the set. Now, I did buy 2 of these trying to get this thing. I don't know how I thought this was a rounded circle, but I also got a second version of the WWE spinner belt. But now, no more duplicates. I got the whole set unless they put out some more of these. And I gotta say, in my area at least, these things have been pretty popular. When they show up at some of the stores, they usually don't last very long until they're gone. So it's cool to see new stuff come out. Cool to see it sell well, because that means they'll probably make more of it. Alright, next thing I got this to probably go in the house and put it on the couch because my wife saw this in that big Captain America display and she liked it. But I found this for clearance. Now, I didn't put any footage in the video from the Bristol, Virginia Walmart because they had the exact same stuff, just a few things less than what the Bristol, Tennessee Walmart had. So I didn't want to put 2 stores in there that similar. This was the only thing really different that Virginia Walmart had that the Tennessee Walmart didn't, was this on clearance for $6. So I bought a Captain America shield pillow. And I hit the microphone with it. I'm sorry about that. Since we're on the theme of clearance, I did give in, guys. There we go. I got Prince Adam and Cringer. Now, my friend Kenny on Instagram, Kenny Williman, he messaged me about this and what a good figure that it was. So I went off his recommendation and bought it. $15 for this, I think it's a good price. Now, the Target in Bristol has several of these left, and they're still stickered at $20.99. At least they were today, the day I'm recording this. So if you're in the Bristol, Virginia area, you want one of these things for $15. They do ring up for $14.99 if you do take it to the register. So check that out there. They still had a bunch of these left. The other thing I bought, I did grab another one of these Batmobiles. I got one I took off card. I got one here to keep on card. And I gave in as well and got the Chase Booker T. I've already got I'm not going to take this one out of the box. He'll stay in package. I've got the Common. You see him standing right there, back there on the shelf. Now we got the Chase to go with that. You know, I don't buy wrestling figures like I did, but the ones I really enjoy, the characters I liked when I was a kid, I'm going to buy those. And Booker T is one of them. And then my last pickup, this was the big boy purchase of the week. I did get the Venom 1/6 scale statue from McFarlane. I will be opening this one and doing a review on him that hopefully will go out next week, depending on when I get the one filmed for the ramen bread van I'm going to do. But let's check out the base on that, guys. This is an awesome statue. This thing looks great. Glad to have this in the collection and can't wait to crack it out of the box. And well, I got all kinds of shelf room now I can put stuff, so we'll have to find a place to put it. All right, everybody, that is it. The hunt week is over. Let's get into the hunt weekend. But before that, we're going to do social media plugs for the Man Collects. Instagram, about page on YouTube, description of this video, splash on your screen. I'll show you ways to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message should you choose to. And then we got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are that first time viewer, or you've came back several times, you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to The Man Collects, turn on your bell for notifications so you can see what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. All that being said, everybody have a great, happy, and safe weekend, and I will see you back on YouTube the next time the man comes around.